Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Wes here. We are back again with another video for you guys about Legends Arceus. I'm going to be going over the top 10 things that I want to see from Legends Arceus um, to make it the best that it can be. These aren't in any particular order, and yeah, they're just my opinions. So don't take them too seriously if they don't all come true, or if none of them are true. Surely some of them will, because they gotta be. They're pretty basic. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, or clicking on the video. If you don't mind, click the subscribe button, click the like button, and it really does help out a lot. And let's get to it. So the first thing, like the big thing I need from this game, I need to be able to see shiny Pokemon in the overworld, and I think it's a given. I think they have to do that because you go straight into the battles. Like there's no scene in which you switch to the battle. It's just out in the open. Those Pokemon are there. You can throw balls directly at those Pokemon, and catch them without even going into battle. So I see no reason why there wouldn't be why they wouldn't be shiny in the overworld. And I think going after those Pokemon and sneaking up on them and keeping them from running away, I think that's going to be a little bit exciting, very nerve-wracking. I think it'll be really cool. Also gives a lot of playability to the shiny hunting community, whereas we're not just doing eggs. It gives us a little something different to do as well, so that's nice. Number 2, areas need to feel like they're full of life. They're just swarms of Pokemon. So we've seen some pictures. I'll probably put some up of them looking over an area, and there just not being any Pokemon. But it is a far off picture, and they're not in the areas where the actual Pokemon are. So I can understand that the Pokemon can't just be there all the time. Like they'll have to load in when you get closer. Like I can understand that. But when you get to those areas, those wooded areas, those areas where the Pokemon are, there needs to be just a bunch of them, man. Like it needs to really feel like a living, breathing world. There's a lot less trees than there probably should be, which is kind of like, I don't know. I don't know if that's more for movement or it's just like laziness, or I don't know exactly why it looks that way, but I think it'll make sense when we get into the game. I think it looks awesome. I like it. Pokemon has never looked better, but they could definitely look better than what they do. Like, but I'm willing to overlook some things like that. I just want a fun game that we can play for years to come. I want lots of optional side quests. This is number 3, by the way. Number 3, I want a lot of optional side quests. I don't want them to be a bunch of just fetch quests either. I want a bunch of optional quests. I don't want them to be forced because a lot of people don't like doing side quests. I kind of skip a lot of them. I do some, but I skip a lot of them. I don't want to do them all. And I think they should be optional. Most of them, at least. And, excuse me. They should definitely be optional. And I want just a shit ton of them. So that there's plenty of playability. Because a lot of people like going after 100% and stuff and going after all the side quests, so there needs to be a good amount for them. For number 4, I would love to see, like we've been teased at something like this, that with the alpha Pokemon, like they're not the noble Pokemon, they're alpha Pokemon. So I want to see random event bosses that pop up in the overworld, like the alpha Pokemon. I want to, every time you go out, there is something different. The Pokemon are different. The bosses that randomly pop up, I just want them to be random, and I don't know. I think like chance encounters, like kind of like Monster Hunter, right? You're going after a certain monster, there will always be another monster, and like that just adds another dynamic. Say you're going after this Pokemon, and all of a sudden this other Pokemon comes in and starts just mollywopping you like a boss Pokemon, and you have to deal with that to be able to finish your mission or continue your mission. That sounds pretty cool. I want to see something like that. I want a decent sized dex. It doesn't have to be huge, but I want a decent sized dex so there's plenty of stuff to go after, plenty of Pokemon to try to catch and get. And I want the decks to have expansions. I want some DLC in this game so that we can just keep going forward and playing the game for a while. With a game like this is number 6. I don't know. I haven't been saying them all. A game like this, we need a really good story because that's like the main focus. It's a single player experience. There's no multiplayer. Just trading. Like there's no battles. There's no nothing like that. So we need a really good single player experience. We need a good story. And like I said, a good shiny hunting method, mechanics, all that good stuff. We need that stuff for this game to be successful. For this game to be good, it needs a good story. It needs to be really fleshed out. It doesn't need to be quite so half-assed. Like we've seen some stories that weren't the best in the past from Pokemon, and I would love to see a much better story this time around. I don't think they were ever bad, but they can definitely be better, and I think we need to see a really good story in this game. So for number 7, I just want some explorative freedom. I know it's not a full open world game, but there's like map areas, kind of like Monster Hunter. Like I was talking about, I think it's going to be more Monster Hunter-ish than Breath of the Wild-ish myself. Which I'm down with. I love Monster Hunter. Super dope. I want some freedom. I would love to be able to just go on, like in Monster Hunter, it's like an expedition to gather resources and stuff. Just to hunt down some Pokemon. I think I want some freedom. I don't want to only be able to go out on missions. I want to just be able to leave and go wherever I want to, whenever I want to. And I would love to be able to access certain areas maybe before the story is ready for that, just so you can go ahead and check those areas out, just even before you're ready for them. Kind of like the wild area, you can go all the way to Hammerlock? And you couldn't go in, but you could go all the way over there immediately. I want that to be a thing. So for number 8, this is a big one. This is a really big one. I want a difficulty mode. Even if you have to beat the game to unlock the difficulty mode for new games, or like, well, that wouldn't really work unless they have save slots, but they're not gonna have that. I want a difficulty mode. You can turn it on and up and down at will, whatever. But I want one in the game. It needs to be in the game. For this type of game, in my opinion, we need to have a difficulty mode. Number 9, I want some more towns other than just Jubiloff. They haven't showed any other human camps. I know Jubiloff is going to be the big one, but surely there's more, right? Like, not just houses. There's surely some more towns, right? I really feel like there has to be. Otherwise, it's going to be kind of boring. I really think that. I really believe that the landscape is going to be kind of boring if there isn't some other towns. And for number 10, I want every time that we go out to explore, no matter what we're doing, I want it to feel unique. I want there to be different encounters. And every time you go out, maybe the encounters are a little bit different. So like maybe the encounters that it can pull from are generated when you first go out, so that you can come in and come back out, and there'll be a little bit different variety of Pokemon there. Obviously, I want a weather system kind of like Sword and Shield. I kind of would love to see a weather system that can't be abused by just changing the date. I think it could be cool to actually have to go on certain days and explore for different weathers and stuff. But I can also like see like, oh, I want to shiny hunt this, but it's only available on days that I'm not streaming. Stuff like that would also be like, ugh. So I understand the time jumping for stuff like that, but I kind of think it would be cool to actually just be able to play the game without having to without the ability to time jump. I think that could be cool too. And yeah, I think that's gonna do it. Let me know what you guys want to see from Legends in the comments below. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. We will be streaming Legends on next Thursday on the 27th. We will be streaming Legends probably at like 7 or 8 p.m. EST. And we're just gonna go as long as my body can stand it. We're gonna just stream just as long as I possibly can. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Like I said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.